Deterioration affects every association. You can't stop it, but you can put up a good fight. You do that by setting a budget that pays the bill of ongoing deterioration so the money is there when you need it. If you pretend that your common areas aren't deteriorating, you're just fooling yourself. You doom the members of your association to unsafe living conditions and dreaded special assessments, both of which drag down property values. The guidance you need to avoid these problems is found in your reserve study. So as we conclude our Reserve Study Basics webinar, we leave you with some word choices and some action steps that will help you lead your association towards an improved future. We've done all we can here to set you up for success. It's now time for you to make those wise budget choices.
So we're back to our outline to remind you of the material that we've covered and to summarize the main points of our program today. Everything deteriorates. When you see this picture, you see a deteriorated barn. You all know that. I like this picture because if you look down here in the corner, you see a new townhome development on the other side of the street. Okay? This new townhome association is going to look just like this barn in 100 years if they don't take care of it. Everything deteriorates. And it deteriorates on a very predictable schedule. We've always seen asphalt, alligator ring, potholes. That's when the owner doesn't take care of it. Or this stairwell. When the owner doesn't take care of it, when they don't take care of the metal work, it's going to rust, it's going to deteriorate, and become a safety hazard. We all understand this concept. We've all seen a new car lot where they talk about the cost to operate the vehicle. We understand that buying the car doesn't mean we're done. I got the car now. It's going to take money to keep this car going. And similarly, it takes a lot of money to keep a community association well maintained. Some are going to be more expensive. Some are less expensive just by the nature of the common areas they have, materials, the amenities, things like that. I do want to leave you with some recommendations and some more hints here. Again, if this is going too fast, this is a recorded program. It's going to be available on YouTube in about a week. But understand that owning real estate is expensive. And that's why we have these set-asides. We want the owners to pay their fair share for the sustainability of the association. And we are not talking about reserves as set-asides for the future. It's not set-asides for emergencies, not set-asides for a rainy day, but it's all paying the ongoing cost of deterioration. No one's putting in charity for the future. All reserve funding is doing is allowing owners to pay for this month's, this quarter's, or this year's deterioration. And I've tried to stress that what we're talking about here is the bill for ongoing deterioration. It's a bill. Therefore, you should be talking about funding needs, reserve transfers, reserve obligations. Don't use the word contribution. When people think contributions, they think optional. They think it's the little kid at your front door selling $5 candy bars that you can optionally say thank you, but not interested. These are bills here. Reserve funding are bills that you can't ignore. I took this picture because I like the sign at this association. Parking garage is to my left, the high rise is to my right, and this board gets it. They understand that they want to take good care of this property. The objective is not low monthly assessments. They have enlisted all the homeowners to help them see where the maintenance areas, what needs to be fixed. They didn't want to let maintenance problems get a toehold in their association and start to degrade it. So think about it. What's your objective at your association? Are you prioritizing low monthly assessments? That, folks, is a destructive goal. So prioritize taking care of the property, because doing so is going to reap great rewards with respect to property values. So your action steps: set a budget to offset the ongoing cost of deterioration. Collect those funds, and then with those funds, pay the bills in a timely manner. That's going to have you have an association that looks sharp after 20, 30, 40, 50 years. when you've set the budget to collect the money on an ongoing basis and you have them ready, and then you pay those bills. And in doing so, you minimize special assessments because the cash exists. You're not hamstrung. You're not panicking. You minimize deferred maintenance because you can get things done on time. Small projects don't become big projects. And that minimizes costs because you're painting the siding. You're not painting and doing carpentry work to fix the siding that has gotten dry rot. And you're maximizing owner enjoyment. And the big one here, you're maximizing property values. And those maximized property values are going to make reserve funding obligations look small. So if you're thinking about your budget and thinking that, gee, we're not there, or if you're not even aware of what your reserve funding rate is at your association, I want to comfort you in saying it may take a few years to get there, but you got to start on this journey. It's a journey that's well worth taking to enjoy, minimize special assessments, minimize cost, maximize property values, maximize homeowner enjoyment. And a reserve study is where you get that information about what are we reserving for, do we have enough, and what do we do from here. So you're going to find more information on our website, reservestudy.com, articles, video information, things like this webinar. You can also go on YouTube, where we have a strong presence. You can type in reserve study. Many of the hits that you'll find are probably ours. You can look at one of those, sign up for our YouTube channel, and so you get alerted for the future webinars, the shorts, all the different types of materials that we have on YouTube. Or something I'm excited about is our weekly podcast for board members. It's there to encourage and equip board members for the hard work they do running their associations. So its name of the podcast is HOA Insights, Common Sense for Common Areas. It's a weekly 30-minute podcast. You can subscribe from all major podcast platforms. You can watch it also on our YouTube channel, or you can listen from www.hoainsights.org. We have board heroes that we feature, people like yourself. We have industry experts, subject matter experts. We have hosts discussing current topics, lots of great things. It is your community to help you in the hard work you do running an association. And if you're a reader, we have a book. It's called Understanding Reserves, all about the basic concepts we've talked about here. It's available on Amazon, like everything else. And there's a free link to Chapter 1 on our website. I'll include that in the webinar outline that we provide. And so you can check it out and see if you like the flavor of it. So you can basically kick the tires and test it. I have one of those here on my desk. I'll give a signed copy out for free to someone who asks a great question. And that brings me to the end of my scheduled content for today. So at this time, I'll turn the microphone over to Kali Carreño, who will coordinate our Q&A time together.
At Association Reserves, we make the present less stressful and the future more secure. If you want to join us in this mission, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see us address in a future video. Let's plan for your best future.